Alright, so Melee was kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah, it was a pretty dang entertaining round this time.
Yeah, so...
And, I mean, what's important about this is, for both games, it's the closest window we have to where our players will be at for EVO.
Right. Yeah, basically, it is. That's a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just going to start off by saying that this was a really interesting tournament, and you can look at that top 8 and see, in my opinion, EVO. Like, you can see where EVO would be, but just add PPMB.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can see, I really think Shroom's doing really, really well right now.
How do you...
Shroomed, West Balls,
okay,
right,
so
are going to be in top 8.
Can we just name it off really quick?
Yeah, so let's name off, you're right. Let's name off the top 8. So, first of all, should we go from the bottom? Let's go from the bottom.
Okay.
So in 7th place, tied for 7 is the Moon and Plup. So these were the wildcard players. Mm-hmm. And this happens a lot in top 8s like this, where you get those players that are always really good and they're always right there, but they just took this tournament and broke into top 8.
Right.
And I can totally see them doing it at EVO. I can also see 100 other players doing it at EVO.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel it's like rank 2 demigod.
Yeah,
that's a big crowd right there.
Yeah,
and they're always rotating around and stuff.
And Pew Pew is not on this list, but Pew Pew could easily go in that spot,
mm-hmm.
or easily go in 5th. Actually, I mean,
mm-hmm.
but he wasn't. He didn't seem like he was playing on this tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Moon played really, really well. He's sticking with Marth. I thought he was going to switch to Fox. Didn't. Played really good.
Uh-huh.
The person who impressed me the most, though, was Plup.
Me too. Absolutely.
Plup played fucking incredible.
Okay.
And in top 8,
he just played as Sheik.
Yeah, first of all,
much, which he's been a Samus until a few months ago.
Yeah.
And his Sheik is freaking amazing. Especially just the movement fake outs were just beautiful.
Yeah. No, seriously. Plup did really, really well this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
He got into losers in top 8. And then he had to basically immediately fight Mango. And I was like, oh man. He fucking went 3-2 with Mango.
Oh. Wait.
What?
That was Shroomed, wasn't it?
No.
I thought Plup fought Leffen.
No. I don't think so. I think Leffen fought Shroomed in top 8 winners, right?
Oh, top 8. I was thinking before.
Oh, yeah. No, before he did fight Leffen, right?
Yeah.
And he lost to Leffen.
He came really, really close.
He came really close with Leffen, though.
Yeah, and he beat him before.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah.
He beat him before
I think that was top 32.
As Samus.
He did beat him before as Samus. And then you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he played Leffen in top 32. Sorry, I was talking about top 8. But yes. So Plup plays Leffen in top 32.
Yeah.
And comes so close, but ends up dying, I think, off of an air dodge, right?
Right.
And it was so disappointing, and you could see even Leffen, actually, especially Leffen.
He kind of got away with it.
Was like, oh my god, did that just happen? Leffen was like, I cannot believe you just did that.
Yeah.
You were so close to beating me.
Yeah.
And actually, Leffen tweeted out afterwards, he's like, that was heartbreaking for Plup, and he is really fucking good player.
Yeah.
And I mean,
absolutely.
When Leffen is like, dude, you're really good, you're good.
I think he's just one of those players who has Leffen's number. He's a little better against his style, kind of thing.
I think so, yeah.
Between this and his Samus, with him beating him, he did better with Leffen than against Mango.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's a good point. So, Plup just really, really impressed me, and he just ran through the gamut of every other player and almost beat Leffen. And then he gets to Mango, and then he goes 3-2 with Mango in top 8 losers.
Yeah.
The guy is taking 2 games off Mango is no joke. Especially try-hard Mango Fox.
No, that was the windmill.
That was the
windmill thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was super close. And
what did I say, Plup? What did I say?
Andrew, you need to be a commentator for this game.
Literally. God damn it.
Yeah, so we're at neck and neck, last lives both, and the Pokemon stage transforms again. And right before anyone does anything, Andrew's like, don't go near the windmill. Don't go near the windmill. What am I saying? And then, like, he gets the height he needs and...
recovers and then is able to... I think he up-smashed him or something.
I think he shined him.
Oh, yep, I think you're right. But it was like he can recover high on the windmill. You don't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, he got an opportunity and he had to take it. Like, he had to take the opportunity to tech chase him near the windmill and get him off the stage. But it was like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, that fucking windmill. Because really, Pluck was so close. Like, if he would have gotten that edge guard, he would have beaten Mango.
And he would have been out of the tournament.
I mean, can you imagine... God, this is insane. Can you imagine if he beat both Leffen and Mango? Or even if he lost to Leffen and then beat Mango? Like, he lost to both of them so close.
Yeah.
Like, barely lost to them.
Yeah. It was... He was just beautiful to watch.
No, he's a really good
And then Shroomed, like I said before, Shroomed beat Mango in top 32, and then got his butt handed to him by Leffen.
Yeah.
It's really funny how that works.
Right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Like, Shroomed, I had realized, like, I was like, oh, wow, yeah, that's right. Shroomed did beat Mango. And then Leffen starts just destroying him, like, just dismantling him.
Yeah.
And I was like, how? How does this work?
It's... I don't know, it might be just that kind of, like, next level speed kind of thing that's a little more of ignoring read base, just a little more, and just going for, like, hardcore aggressive tech skill kind of thing. And, like, with Shroomed, he might be a little better with, like, kind of the read stuff. Like, where Mango is more unconventional and just does, like, not super techie things all the time.
Right, yeah. Not the super optimal thing.
Yeah.
Shroomed gets 5th along with Hungrybox. Hungrybox just, he looked good until he didn't.
Until those guys.
I don't know. I mean, Hungrybox is always like that. He always looks good until he doesn't. And then it's just not a good look.
It's just
and he can't bring himself back. I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
There's one thing, like, within the gods, it seems like they're just those walls he never overcomes. Like, he hasn't beaten Mango in, like, over half a decade, I feel like.
And he's still that's the thing. Like, he's still having trouble with these top tier foxes.
Right.
And sometimes you can see him start to break through, and then
the big thing is that his match against Armada really showed something, I feel like. You know?
Yeah.
This, personally, for me, is the first time I feel like Armada has gotten above Hungrybox.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because in the past, playing mainly Peach, Hungrybox has been kind of his Achilles heel, even trying, like, Young Link and stuff.
Right.
Hungrybox has kind of had Armada's number, and then in Sandstorm, they fought. Armada beat him by, like, just a hair. He deserved the victory, but still that didn't convince me that, like, Hungrybox was out of the ring for his matches. But for this tournament, it showed that the gap was widening a lot.
Yeah, and I think Armada and Leffen just keep getting better and better and better every tournament.
It's the same thing with Armada and Mango. Mm-hmm. It seems like the gap's getting bigger between them.
I think so.
Yeah.
They got 5th. In 4th is West Balls. West Balls, once again, puts on a good performance. Seems to kind of lose a little bit when it comes to... I don't know. He just loses a little bit of steam, you know?
Yeah.
But he ends up beating... Let's see. Who does he beat? He beats Moon to eliminate him. Then he beats Shroomed to eliminate him. So this is kind of players, like, more on... I guess I would say on his level.
Yeah.
And then against Mango, he goes 1-3. So it was a little, I mean, his match against Mango started off well. He got some good stuff going, and then just got mangoed, I guess.
Along with a couple suicides here and there.
Yep. Classic West Balls.
West Balls.
So in 3rd is Mango himself.
Yeah.
So this
Which, I mean, third is a good place.
To me,
seeing the matches, you know.
Right. To me, this was the surprising thing. I was like, for sure, I thought it was going to be Armada Mango. And I thought, for a while, it was going to be Fox Dittos, too. and I was like, dude, that's gonna be crazy to see. Oh my god, like
we did see a Fox Ditto match.
We did. We saw a couple of them, but I was like, oh my god, Fox Dittos or Armada Mango, like Genesis 2 is back, like, the rivalry's back. Mango did not look bad, but Mango did not look Mango. And that's the thing that I think surprised me a little bit, is that even when he doesn't look like, oh yeah, Mango's playing Mango, like he's playing the best. Even when he doesn't, he can beat any other player.
Yeah.
We're not at that point anymore. And that's when Armada and Leffen went, well, I can beat you like this. And they did. Hard.
Yeah.
And that's when I think it kind of changed for me, as I was like, they can't, like, he can't fuck around anymore. Like, he would be doing stuff where I would be like, oh, Mango, you didn't do the I guess the optimal thing there, but you did the Mango thing. It should work. Oh, it didn't. Oh, and now you're dead.
Yeah.
Like, it happened against the two of them because these guys are just too fucking good.
Right.
And I think that's the thing that's going to make, if Mango wants the Evo 3-peat, he's gotta play at his best for the entire tournament, which he has done before, and in my opinion, it's always at Evo, where he plays like that. And I think if he plays like that at Evo, he can win.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the last two people on this list, because if they play their best, it's not a shoo-in for Mango. Like, I would have said a year ago, maybe not a year ago, but I would have said 2 years ago for sure. If Mango's playing at his best, nobody in the world can beat him. And he played his best at that Evo. And then the next Evo came, and I said the same thing. I said, he played at his best, nobody in the world could beat him, but people are getting close.
Yeah.
And now, I'm not so sure. Even if Mango plays at his best, I think Armada and Leffen could beat him.
I mean, there are definitely steps he's taking to just kind of swallow his pride, like with the Fox Dittos and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the final step he needs to take is just go a lot more towards optimal choices rather than crazy weird stuff.
Right.
There's just still too much of that left in him, and I think it's like dragging him down at this point.
Yeah, and I mean, Mango will be Mango, so I think if he doesn't want to do that, he's not going to, and that's going to be really difficult for him, I think.
I would have said that a little before, but I think him choosing to do the Fox Dittos is a sign that he would be willing to change a little bit. So
yeah, you might be right.
It's a possibility, I would say.
Yeah, no, definitely. So... yeah, Armada, Leffen are left in grand finals. Basically, Leffen goes on his way to grand finals. He drops one game. No, he drops no games on his way to grand finals. He 3-0s. Oh my god, dude! Now that I'm looking at this is insane. So he 3-0s Shroomed pretty fucking convincingly, I might add. Yeah. And then he 3-0s Armada in winners finals, also pretty fucking convincingly. And then Armada goes to losers finals. He drops a game to Mango, but ends up eliminating him. And then Leffen wins 3-1. So in the entire top 8, Leffen dropped one game.
It's insane. And Armada was not looking bad.
No!
Both of them going head to head, you got that feeling again. It's like, I don't know how, but after like 15 years, we're at another new level.
Yeah. I will say, I think Armada did not look that great in winners finals on. I think to that point he looked fantastic, but honestly, winners finals on, he looked eh. Not eh. No, I can't say that. He did look good, but he just didn't look as good, as consistent as he's looked before.
Okay.
To me, at least.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I'm not a top player, so I can't say whether that's actually true or not, but it just looked to me he made some decisions, and also he would do some stuff like he would just let Leffen back onto the stage sometimes, where I felt like it was like there was at other times, his punish game is way too strong for that. He would not let that happen, but he did. And I don't know if I can attribute that to Leffen, because Leffen's just recovering the same way every time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, also, there was also some really, like, Leffen was looking freaking amazing, but wasn't there one? I think that's the one game Armada won was where he like suicided twice, basically.
Leffen?
Yeah. Like it was Dreamland, and he just kind of flew off the stage. And he was trying to come back, and then Armada did that amazing drill spike.
Oh well, but he got back after that one. Leffen got back after that one.
Yeah, but he was set up for the up smash pretty quickly, I think.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he was at like 40% when he got back on the stage. But
and that there was another SD, like
I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
So yeah.
So he did. So Armada was able to take that.
Yeah.
You're right.
The way I see it is that like Armada, hands down, is the most consistent player, and at a high level, what he's doing is basically bumping up his standard higher and higher and higher kind of thing. But like Leffen is like not consistent, but like his high waves are pure insanity.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, and I think it's the same thing with Mango now.
Mm-hmm.
When before I would have said that Mango was just good all the time. He is still good all the time, but he is much more inconsistent now.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I really want to see, because that's the thing, when Mango really cares about something, like he really wants the Evo 3-peat, right? Like that's when he seems to do really, really well. And I just don't know if that's gonna matter now.
Yeah.
If he's gonna be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm curious to see.
Cause like
I never sleep on the kid though. I never sleep on the kid in the summer. I do occasionally sleep on the kid at Apex, but never in the summer. Fucking if he wants to win Evo that badly, he will win Evo. Never sleep on the kid.
I really admire your faith in Mango, and I feel like you could totally prove me wrong, but I don't have faith in Mango for winning anymore.
Well, there you go.
But like that's definitely what's exciting about this, you know, is just like there's always some unexpected thing, which is like I'm gonna kind of roll with the dice and cheer for PPMD.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if he comes back 6 months and is able to really wreck these guys, and if he's really able to get into their head. That shows how much of an amazing player he is.
Oh yeah,
and how much this still has to go.
And
because if a guy can come back with 6 months with no practice with you and beat you again, as he's done 2 years previous, that's fucking insane.
The interesting thing about this is like last year. He stayed in the tournaments during spring.
Right, yeah.
So I'm wondering what effect it'll have for him just being at the 2 biggest tournaments of the year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of thing. I'm really, really curious to see that because, you know, it will definitely have an effect, I think, because, like, none of these guys... Well, they get a lot of practice with each other, like, once they get to the tournaments and stuff like that. But PPMD is always a different story, you know?
It's true.
He's just his own little mystery bag kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, as far as Evo goes, I will never sleep on the kid. But I really think so there's 4, in my opinion, of the players who I think are right now vying for first.
Right.
Which is Leffen, Armada, Mango, and PPMD.
Which is something truly amazing because you come around like a year before and undisputably it was like, oh, Mango.
Yeah.
And, like, how are we getting more variety after such an old game, you know?
More variety in players. But
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. But,
it
blows my mind every time I think about it. You know, just...
Yeah.
It's so exciting. I'm so excited for Evo.
Yeah.
It's going to be fantastic.
So, Evo is going to be awesome.
Also, there was a quick... There's also something I wanted to add here when I said naming out the list is where do you think X would be in this?
Oh. I don't know. I really don't know. Axe is so good. He's so good, but I don't know how consistent he is.
Yeah.
Because he did not get top 8 at Apex.
Mm-hmm.
And then have we seen him besides Sandstorm do anything this spring?
Sandstorm, the one with wobbles.
Right, but there's no other god there.
And then that's true.
God there.
And then there was there's that other one he got a third at. I forget the name. Was it third? Oh yeah. The one where he lost to Fly.
Right. Yeah.
Which I think he just got in his head after a suicide.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of wrecking.
So okay. I don't know. I don't know where he would fit into this. Because that's the thing. I look at this top 8, and I think he could fit anywhere in between Westball, Shroomed, Hungrybox, Moon, Plup. Right? He could fit anywhere in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think he would break that top 3. But I think he could fit anywhere in there versus that top 8.
He's not there yet, but he's getting a lot better.
Right, but here's the other thing. There are Pew 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 was here. He didn't get top 8.
Mm-hmm.
Other really good players were here. They didn't get top 8.
Yeah.
So he could definitely also not be in that top 8, in my opinion. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I think if all went well and he was playing really well, I think I'd put him above Moon, maybe Shroomed.
Okay, that's fair.
I feel like Plup is too... I don't know, maybe Plup doesn't do the chain grab, but I feel like Plup's more of the shield.
Plup started chain grabbing.
Yeah.
When he's pushed far enough, he'll chain grab.
Yeah.
So I guess one more thing I want to say about just like Evo in general is like, at this point I don't think, like, even though it's the biggest tournament ever, I don't think this guarantees players playing for their best. Because everyone, like, there are so many people who are playing so good that, like, the outcome is so unclear. I don't think Nerves will touch anybody, not even Nate. Like, I don't think Nerves will not touch anybody.
Okay, I was going to say.
Including Mango.
Right. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I just put Mango as the person who wants it the most.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's going to work the hardest to get it.
There's 2 weeks left.
But I think you're right. I think it's definitely going to... I mean, it's not like Nerves aren't going to affect him.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah.
They're going to affect everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, Evo's crazy. I'm looking forward to it. My only disappointment is that it's like 2 out of 3 all the way up to grand finals.
Yeah.
So that's really disappointing. Yeah. But I'm still really looking forward to it.
It's understandable. It's so huge.
No, it's enormous. I just I'd really like top 8 to be 3 out of 5.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think even with a time constraint, it would be worth it.
Yeah.
But I get it.
I agree.
I get it. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing what happens here. Are we really gonna... Well, I was just thinking, it's not guaranteed we have a Fox winning, but there are 3/4 of a chance, in my opinion, of Fox winning.
PPMD is the saving grace.
He's the lone Marth in this situation that can take advantage of this.
I would love to see PPMD take it, honestly.
It'd be really cool to see him, like, 6 months just come in and wreck everybody.
Yeah, because
that would be awesome.
Because I think right now a lot of people are counting him out because it's been so long since he's been in the ring.
Well, and like you said, we're getting to the point where we're reaching another level.
Yes.
And so it seems to us right now, we're 2 weeks away from Evo, but still, at this point, it seems to us like it's harder this year.
Yeah.
To take a 6-month break and come back to this, to Leffen wrecking like he did.
Very true.
I mean, yeah, if you do that, you are the best player in the world. But that seems really difficult from where we're sitting.
Like, you could argue that Apex was hard as well, because it was on the rise of Leffen. So along with Armada taking on the Fox.
I think Apex would have been hard if it didn't go to shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing. Yeah. I think because of that, everybody was playing off, and PPMD is able to take advantage of that. And he does, and he will. Every tournament.
You don't think he got off as much as other people?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I just wonder why.
Why would he be least affected? Because he has a much stronger mental game.
Yeah.
When he's winning and when he's confident, I think he has the strongest mental game.
Okay.
And I think he's just able. I mean, he talks about that a lot. He's a psychology major, and he takes advantage of people's weaknesses. And I think that was the main weakness that weekend.
And it seems like he does have this aptitude to work or adapt under pressure, because I just recall the last comment he made during the middle of his set with Armada, where like he was apt to switch to Falco maybe, but he was like, no, I'm gonna stick with Marth on this because I need to figure this out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
In the middle of a grand final kind of thing. That's just amazing processing power.
Yeah, it really is. So, all right. Well, we're looking forward to Evo. Tell us what you guys think about the CEO Grand Finals and who you think is going to win Evo.
Oh yeah,
we want to hear about it for sure.
Opinions for this.
So you can find us at facebook.com/thefanvoicepodcast,
youtube.com/thefanvoicepodcast,
google.com/+thefanvoicepodcast,
Twitter @fanvoicepodcast,
and our email fanvoice.com,
and of course our website thefanvoice.com, where you can find news, reviews, articles, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So you'll be hearing from us really soon.
Oh yes.
Talk about Evo.
We will absolutely be talking about Evo. All right. See you guys there.
See ya.